So in a weekend of rivalries in sport, as El Clasico sees Real Madrid taking on Barcelona, while in Super Rugby it's all about the North versus the South. The Bulls coming up against the Stormers. And right now, of course, we have our friend in sports once again, Ashfak Mohamed, to give us a preview of the two showdowns and what we can expect over there. So one would think that with Barcelona already having claimed the rights to La Liga, it's a bit of a nothing game. But of course, there's always bragging rights in this game when it comes to El Clasico.
Of course, certainly for Barcelona, seeing that they're out of the Champions League. We just spoke earlier about Real Madrid's success, you know, and despite Madrid not winning any of the local tournaments in Spain, because Barcelona has taken the league and the King's Cup, which is the FA Cup, you know, so they've got a lot to prove in terms of after being knocked out of the Champions League. For Real Madrid, I think their focus is on Champions League final. They may even rest some players, even though it's a Clasico. And I wouldn't be surprised to see the likes of Ronaldo and Benzema missing out this time, even though it's Clasico, because you know their priorities lie elsewhere. Yeah,
like you said earlier on, it's more important to win a third consecutive UEFA Champions League than it is to embarrass your biggest rivals. But when it comes to Barcelona, what do you think has been their success on the domestic front, but their failure in Champions League? I mean, for them to lose out to Roma the way that they did, especially with the massive advantage going into the second leg, what happened?
They are still unbeaten in La Liga, with 34 matches. They haven't lost. So that proves that the rest of La Liga is not that strong. You know, the strength in depth, if a team has any injuries, they're out on their feet against the likes of Messi and Suarez and them. Whereas in Champions League, you know, all the teams there have a number of players who can back up the stars. So I think that's a huge difference in terms of La Liga and Champions League. But for Madrid, something that they do have to play is to end that record, because Sergio Ramos, the captain of Madrid, has already said they won't give him a guard of honor. And that flies in the face of 2008 when Madrid won the league and Barca gave them a guard of honor. So that's already added some spice to Sunday night's El Clasico.
Wow, as the CR7 v Messi battle still rages on social media, people trying to decide which camp they fall into.
CR7.
CR7, that's where you lie. Where do you see the score lining up?
I think because Barca have quite a bit to prove, I might edge this one, probably 1-0.
1-0. All right, that game at 8:45 come Sunday evening. Then Super Rugby, the North versus the South, Stormers versus the Bulls. How do you see that game panning out? The Stormers have had a bit of an up and down season so far in Super Rugby.
Well, we see the real Stormers stand up, you know. They've actually won. They're unbeaten at home this season. There's been their away form that's been a problem. But the last time they faced the Bulls was at Loftus and they got a hiding of note. Their scrum went backwards, the forwards were dominated. The star flower of Damien Willemse, as a result of the forward struggling, battled on the day. So I think there he's got a point to prove against Andre Pollard, who's probably the favourite to be the Springbok flower of this year. There's a number of other battles as well in terms of Springbok selection. Steven Kitshoff at prop against Eva Nyakani, the Bulls tighthead, who's been in incredible form. So I think the Stormers need to pull something out here, otherwise they could miss out on playoffs.
Yeah, it's going to be a massive one. There you can see the rest of the fixtures where Super Rugby is concerned, and of course other major sporting fixtures to look forward to this coming weekend. The Doha Diamond League tonight, where Caster Semenya will be featured
at 6:15.
6:15. We look forward to her performance there. The CAF Champions League, Mamelodi Sundowns taking on WAC Casablanca. That's on Saturday at 9 o'clock. And the English Premiership featured battle of the weekend, Chelsea v Liverpool, on Sunday at 5:30. Enjoy the sporting weekend. We'll bring you those results come Monday morning.